only made one bad decision at 19!
2 bad decisions!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Bad Decisions.
I'm Laur.
And I'm Han.
And today we are going to be talking about our plans for winter break. But first, let's look at Han's hair.
Everyone look at my hair. If you're listening on Spotify, stop listening on Spotify and go on
immediately
YouTube.
end it. You don't even have to go to YouTube. You just shouldn't be listening. I don't know what you're doing there, but I hate it and I don't
Cut it out. Stop listening.
Immediate stop. Except if it's Mariel and you can stay there. I love you. You're fine.
Yeah. I bet she's listening to this while she's driving.
Yeah, but that doesn't negate her looking at her phone.
That's true. She's an awful driver. Like fully like answering her FaceTime, going 80 miles per hour on the freeway. Like
she does things that like should result in like a 6-car pileup and just don't. Like,
I love that.
Every once in a while she'll say something. I'm like, I'm sorry, you did what?
I love that about her. Just kind of spices it up.
Really shocks the system.
Yeah. If you ever got comfortable, then you're like, oh, back on my toes. But food tour, what are you eating this fine evening?
Oh yeah. I have blueberries.
Oh.
I have water.
Oh, it's a nice sound.
And I have goldfish. I'm only holding up one because I poured them all over my desk.
It looks like you brought like one just to have.
I'm like, just a light snack.
I don't want to like get bloated or anything. So, like...
Yeah, you know how my mom does this. They'll be like, I'm stuffed. Excuse me.
Are you gonna finish?
I'll be like, Mom, I'm hungry. She's like, are you not full from that like kashi bar I gave you earlier?
God.
Oh, Mom, I'm hungry.
I love that. My snack of choice this fine evening is Cheeto. I have like a big bag of Cheetos.
No,
and I also I'm gonna make this last like about an hour, just so you know. But I also have green tea. This is my 3rd cup of green tea. Like, am I okay? I don't know. I'm having a weird craving.
I mean, that just gave me like a little flashback because I was telling Hannah about this before we started the podcast. I had green tea, but I made this is batshit. So like, I don't know. I can't explain it either. I know it was dumb, but here we are. Mm-hmm. So I made one like espresso thing. Like I put it like in like oat milk. Han taught me how to do it. Mm-hmm. And like we use like caramel or whatever. And it tasted weird. So I convinced myself that everything I was drinking was expired. So I threw away a giant bag of coffee grounds, a little bag of espresso. There wasn't that much left. Like the beans that I have like the grinder for or whatever. I have to burp. Ready?
Whoa, she was so like beefy. Congratulations.
Wait, is that my first burp on the podcast?
I think so. It was your first like full one. I'm like not opposed to burping on the podcast. I just like haven't done it.
I knew the second we started eating on it was gonna happen.
I just like pulled.
So if you see me making a weird face, it's because the blueberries I'm eating like have this weird thing on them. I'm just gonna keep eating them. Oh shit! I forgot to finish the story.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it was me. I don't know.
Yeah,
weird energy today. But I convinced myself it was all expired, including the tea I got, and I threw it all away.
Tea does not expire.
You couldn't have convinced me of that.
I love that. You just fixated and you're like, no, throw it all away.
Poisoning myself.
Oh my God.
I was like, I've had this for a long time. But no, it was fine.
I see the logic, but also maybe don't throw away all of your tea and all of your coffee under the impression that it's all like rotten. Like
there's no logic behind it. It just happened.
Wait, also, can you hear this?
Oh yeah. That was nice.
I chose a loud snack today. My bad. I like that though. Anyways,
Things in my mouth again. I
Oh,
need to
no.
stop eating these
this
blueberries.
is so okay. This is just us eating.
Also, I got this shirt.
Like you blacked out for a second. I saw that. Though you like left.
Think of the word. Shirt, sweater, whatever you want to call it. It's like
Mhm.
really fun. It was $5 at Walmart.
Amazing.
It's beautiful. Also, I have flowers on my face.
They're cute. From
Fit check.
Michael's.
I forgot to say fit check.
Fit
From
check.
Yeah.
I love
They're
it.
stickers, but I put
Laura and I both went to Michael's like within the past 2 days, and we both got like these very similar stickers. So like same brain.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Always. Oh, so what are
yes.
your endeavors for
Okay.
winter break?
My winter break endeavors. I mean, you know, all of the obvious things, such as like thoroughly messing up my sleep schedule. It's already messed up.
As you do.
But like, yeah, but like I'm gonna like go full send, like because now I've been messing it up, but there's like a guilt factor because I have to wake up for class. There's gonna be a zero guilt factor. I'm just gonna mess up my sleep schedule.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are unsaid things. We're going to do those regardless. Besides that, I can just feel like the interior design kick coming on, and I'm gonna like rearrange my room so it's gonna look different. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna move. And also, I've been looking at this like my picture wall, and like I've always been somebody that has pictures on my wall, but then every couple months or like every few years or something, you'll look up one day at all of your pictures, and then just be like, I don't want that on my wall anymore. Like I don't even like I don't want that person on my wall, or like I don't want this thing on my wall. And I'm like going through that right now. So I need to like sort through, and like there's certain things I just like don't want on the wall anymore because like time has passed. It's time for new pictures. Which is gonna be hard because I don't have any new pictures because quarantine. So I don't know. I'm not putting pictures of myself on my wall. Like I just like refuse. It's gross. But like the thing with my wall is like I have it like color coordinated. So that's why I've been hesitating to take down certain pictures because like then I would have to like find the right color to replace it with. So this has been
Right.
something that has been marinating in my brain for a while, but like I do know what I want to remove. It just because like I look up on the wall and I look so different in some of the pictures that I have with like my friends, and it does not look like me anymore. I mean,
Right.
for like hair reasons, but also I just like don't look the same, and it just feels it feels like I'm like dissociating, and it feels like I'm looking at somebody else. So I'm like I need to remove that before that turns into a spiral. But
Right. That's how I feel about looking at pictures from like a year ago. Like when we
Yes.
just started college. I'm like, we looked like that. Like I know realistically I haven't changed that much in a year. Like nothing really dramatic has happened. But I feel like we don't look the same.
We don't even look a little bit similar. Like it looks so different.
I looked like very normal. Does that make sense? And I don't mean in like a I'm quirky kind of way. Like I just looked like I thought I was really like going all out, but then I realized that was like Ohio.
It looked like not in a like you're ugly, but like it looked like
I can't wait to hear this.
like generic. Do you know what I mean? Like it was like a very like like
Yeah.
you were like on the factory settings, you know?
For sure.
Default
I don't
settings.
know how to describe how you looked. I think you just looked way younger than you do now. Like I don't feel like it's been a year of aging.
It feels like a long time. But yeah. I'm gonna fix the picture wall. I also want to start printing out my unpublished articles and like stapling them, and then I want to like line them up like and just like like on my wall somewhere because I have so much wall space, and it's so much nicer than our dorms because like I just like I can put it anywhere I want really. And yeah, so I'm gonna rearrange, and I want to put some articles up just because like I don't know, I'm like proud of them, and like I want to see like the how many I end up having. So I'm gonna pick like an empty space and just like fill it up. And yeah, I don't know. Do you have any plans for your room? I think you said you did.
I'm gonna finish. Okay, so right now, this is my plant corner. As you can see, well, my plant and book corner. I have a lot of stuff. Everyone on the podcast has seen it evolve. Because originally it was one bookcase, and it was facing like it wasn't in the corner. It was that bookcase right there. Yeah, and it was facing like the side instead of the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like a picture collage on it, but I ended up okay, so I put too much weight on it and it fell over and it broke the back of it.
Oh my
So I had to
God.
get a new one, which I really like this one, and hopefully I didn't put too much weight on it this time. But yeah, I want to finish the wall behind it right now. I ordered 100 pictures. For some reason, I thought that would be enough.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them like just didn't work, so I'm not using them.
Yeah.
Some of them I cut up to put like in this journal me and Han share. Me and Hen and I, whatever. I've been trying to correct myself, so I stopped saying that. Because everyone else does it right and I don't. So I'm trying I have to like correct myself. But I want to finish that. I want to get more plants, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I also have like vague plans to like just cover every surface in my room. Because like you can see, I guess no one can really see what my room looks like just from this little angle. But I have like sort of, you can see right there, I have pictures, like they're mostly Polaroids and tickets and like stuff I did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's shaped in like a little heart. And
Yeah.
then the wall I'm facing has like a Harry Styles poster, a One Direction poster, a Jack Bill Pill, like a couple other posters,
Yeah.
some postcards, like pictures I took. And this big, like, I like to imagine it's Italy, like this big, like, poster.
Mm-hmm.
Not poster, like art piece or whatever. And then that's just New York. And I don't know that I like it that much, but it reminds me, it was like $10 and it reminds me of Brooklyn. So, like,
I think it's sweet. Yeah.
and just like having it. I don't know that I like it, but I think I could like it if I like, I don't know.
I understand that. Yeah. So
I think I'm
you,
okay with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
so you
And
want to
then-
cover your walls?
Yeah, I just like, I need all my wall space to be, and I didn't need that like 2 years ago or 3.
I've always needed that. I've actually been slacking on it. It used to be like so like up until like the ceiling, like everywhere, like it was a little chaotic. So I've like mellowed down a little bit.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Realistically, I know I have a lot of space covered, even though you can't see all of it on the podcast, obviously. Like, I just need more. Like, here, I have mirrors on the side of my bed, like these little circle things,
Mm-hmm.
and they really distort your face. So, like, they're not really mirrors, but, what are you gonna do? They were $10. I don't know what I want to do with that, but it's too plain. I've just been, like, needing excess everywhere, all the time, in every aspect of my life. Like, no amount, this is boring makeup. I'm bored looking at myself. You know what I
Crazy.
mean? Like, I just need everything to be a lot all the time. I think that's what I'm going to try and do to my room over break. I also have vague plans to, like, I'm sure I'll light something on fire, like,
Of course, as you should.
something chaotic, you know.
Yeah. So, yeah, I also have plans to dye my hair some more. It's pink right now. I did it like a couple days ago, and I don't know, it was fun. I've had my hair dyed before, but I've never like bleached all of it. So that was like a first for me. And I think it looks a lot better like on camera than it does like in person.
It looks amazing. I love your pink hair.
Thank you. It looks good
I'm
like for
obsessed.
FaceTimes because like I kind of just like cut off at like my nose a lot of the time. So then you can like have all my friends can look at my pink hair. But yeah, it looks, I don't know. I need to like touch her up. But like I have plans to move on once I'm done with pink. I don't know when that will be, but I want to move on to like purple, lavendery. I think that'd be fun. I wish I
Sorry.
could. It's okay. I don't know. Red kind of looks fun, but like I don't know if I want red. I just like don't really like red just like to wear in general, but
Yeah.
I'm
I think you could
also
pull it off though.
yeah, I think it would be a fun thing. I like green. I don't know if that would work for I'm kind of scared of that, but yeah, so I'm sure at some point during the break my hair will be purple.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it purple. I also miss having interesting hair. I don't think since we've started the podcast I've had like interesting. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. Well,
You
when
did.
we started it, but before we started like recording our faces.
We only had like the audio at that point, so nobody got to see it.
Nobody got to see my cool hair. But like watching Han dye her hair has made me like so desperately miss it. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fry it off if I bleach it again, because I already did fry it off a little.
Yeah.
but it's grown back. And I don't think mostly. I mean,
Yeah.
how fast can I like learn my lesson? I feel like I should have learned it. And I just so desperately, I bleached my hair like 6 times, 6, 7, 8, I don't know. In the past, April's when I started really dyeing it. So however many months that is.
Wow, that's a long
Is
time.
that say? Oh my God, it's December. That's 8.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And in that time span, I had it pink, and then I didn't bleach it to make it dark pink and blue or
I loved
turquoise,
that.
whatever. That I think that was my favorite.
Me
But like
too.
I hate blue's so hard to get out.
Is it? Yeah.
And then I dyed it like pink again. Then I tried to dye it lavender, but Haley from Paramore lied to me, and it turned out dark blue. So I bleached it all twice to get all of it out, and then I dyed it pink. And then I was on the phone with Han, and I was trying to make like the Charlie D'Amelio, like top half brown, under part pink, and I just messed up so incredibly badly. And I dyed it back to like normal brown. Then I did like those money streaks. That's what the people at my work called it. But I just like made like here-ish.
Yeah, I remember when you were on FaceTime with me doing that. Like the lavender, whatever you were trying to do to it. But crazy.
And then I fried it off when I tried to put pink in it. Like and put pink.
Is that when it started coming out?
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
We were on FaceTime.
You've been on FaceTime with me for so many of those.
That's so funny. I can like see it. It's like one of those things that like lives in my brain. It's just like Laura on FaceTime in her bathroom, and she just starts pulling out like chunks of hair, and we're just like looking at each other, and she's like kind of like, you were like kind of giggling, but I was like, ooh.
I didn't think it was gonna affect it. I was like, oh, it's like, because sometimes when I would bleach it, like a little would come out, but it was never like breakage. So I was like, oh, this is fine. And then a lot started coming out. And I was like, oh, maybe this isn't fine.
No. Oh my God. I was scared of that. But it was like I bleached it. I had to bleach it twice. Because the first time I did it, it came out looking like kind of like orangey. It was weird because my hair was like,
me too.
Yeah, because my hair was like black. So yeah. And it actually got really blonde. I'm just like scared of ruining it, so I don't want to like do anything too crazy. But yeah, it's an exciting time. I feel like it's more exciting for everybody else because I like don't look at myself, and I feel like everyone else just sees it, and I like will just forget because it's not like it feels different. It's just hair. So yeah, it's also short. That's probably the thing that I've noticed the most, because like I don't really see the pink unless it's like in my peripheral vision. But it's like short because like my mom like trimmed it. I actually like don't get actual haircuts. Like my mom will cut it because I'm like, why would I pay for this? I'm like not picky. My mom will just do it.
Yeah, I make my mom do it for the most part.
Yeah.
Unless I f it up like and burn it all off, and then I have to go somewhere.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, I'm also realizing that a lot of my hair like clashes. No, a lot of my clothes clash with my hair now. So I was like, ooh. I don't know what to do about that. That's why.
Yeah, it's just I would just wear it anyway. It like it was like really hard for other people to look at, but I didn't have to look at it.
Like,
so.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing gray. Like I don't wear gray. I thrifted this actually. I'm also wearing. I realized I like put my knee up, and I realized I'm wearing pajamas on the podcast. I don't want to talk about it. I
put my knee up. I was like, oh, I'm not wearing pants. So.
I love that.
I'm just wearing like this big like fluffy thing.
Absolutely.
And shorts.
Yeah.
I'm not like naked on the bottom.
You're like, don't worry about it. Oh my gosh.
Like if I'm only wearing this giant sweater, you don't need to worry about it.
Wait, I don't know if this is like inappropriate, but could we talk about our Christmas gifts for Mariel and Hannah and just like say stop listening?
Yeah, we can do that. I'm trying to figure out if Mariel will listen.
I mean, I feel like if they listen up to here,
I think she's gonna accent. Remember when I sent Mariel and Han this like 1 second a day thing I was doing, and I realized I included something in there that I was like, wait, don't look. And Mariel just kept going.
You just watched it anyway.
And she went, oh. And I was like, well, I told you.
She like fully did not listen. She heard you.
Yeah, she heard me.
She just like went. She was like,
She's like, I disagree.
I disagree. Let me watch it and I'll let you know.
So that's why I'm like, do you think she'll skip? Mariel, we've given you several warnings. Skip.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We can also text her and be like, don't listen to this episode. Mind your business.
Save it.
But
Oh, also, I feel like Hannah listened the first time we said it.
yeah, she will. Anyways, so basically me, Laur, Hannah, and Mariel, we all have been like sending each other Christmas gifts in preparation to like open them all together, like on Zoom or something. And but we've been like sending things directly to each other's houses because like, you know, we're not really like, I'm not gonna like wrap. I love wrapping gifts. That's like one of my passions in life. But it just like doesn't make sense to like get it shipped to my house and then wrap it and then ship it to them. Like, just doesn't make sense.
Right.
So we've been shipping things directly to each other's houses, and yeah, we've been getting each other gifts. What'd you get Hannah?
Okay, so for Hannah, I got, oh my god, why couldn't I blinked for a sec? Sorry, I got her this Zodiac cookbook because I was blanking on her second present because I knew I wanted her to get her something for her cats. So I got her like these little sushi like cat toys.
They're so cute. I love them.
They're adorable. I can't wait for her to open them. I was gonna get her like that catnip spray to go with it, but then I kept reading about how it was like giving their cats indigestion.
Oh my god. No.
They like had to get like surgery, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't kill her cats for Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
But then I got her, I was like, I couldn't figure out what her second gift was gonna be. So I went online. How old am I?
I went online.
I searched like housewarming gifts because she recently moved into, or they're like renting a house. And I was like, oh, it's like a, you know, something she needs or whatever. And I found this Zodiac cookbook that's like, it's like a meal for each sign, or like,
that's so cute.
I don't know if it's a full meal. It's like, you know, recipes for each sign.
What is Hannah? She's a Sagittarius, right?
I think so. So what'd you get for Hannah?
I got Hannah. I actually just finished like sending it all off. Like, it took me a while, but I did it at like 5 a.m. last night, and I was like, woo. But okay, I think I said this in the last episode, but last year Hannah got me what we call, like, who we call Lum. He was like this, like the man doll that's like dressed like a lumberjack, and he's from Target, and like he was like accompanied by like a blanket, and he's very lanky, so he's supposed to like hug the blanket. But somebody like ripped the blanket away from him, so she just gave me the man doll. But anyways, I was like, oh, I should like return the favor, you know, like. And I could not find, I wanted to find like a lady doll because I thought it was, I think the idea of like the dolls being people is like really weird to me, but there are no people. So I found like the most awkward one that I could find, and it's like this bear that looks like absolutely traumatized. I don't know, like he has like this expression on his face. I don't know, the company that makes those dolls is like, they just like slightly miss on the cute, like it's cute, but if you look at it for too long, they just like look like they have an expression. It's like really weird. But so it's like this like lanky bear, and he looks so like weird, and he's very long, and he's hugging a blanket, and the blanket is like, I think it's like red and black, like checkered, and it's cute. So I got her that, and then I got her like a small thing because I accidentally ended up giving you guys like kind of like 2 little things and then a big thing, so it's like 3. So I had to like even it out with like a third thing. So I got her this, like, I got her a ring. I asked her for her ring size, and I got her a ring from Depop that is like, it is so cute. It's like, you know, like those like little like people that make like those like resin, like with like resin thingies with like a flower inside of it. It's like a little ring. It's like a tiny little itty bitty flower inside of like a resin thingy on a ring. It's really cute. It's like, I think it's a little yellow flower. And then her like other gift, I got her just like because like she lives in a house with like, she was like telling me this the other day. It was like she lives like with basically like 6 people because they all have like partners. So it's like not 6 people, but like their partners are always around. So like it feels like 6 people. And so I got them a drinking game. It's like a board game.
Ooh, fun.
And it's just like, I don't know. I wouldn't know. So like, but yeah.
Are we both still stuck on Mariel? Because I have one of her things, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm getting her.
Yes. I got her 2 little things. They're both earrings. One of them is just like earrings from Depop that like there's no story behind it. I just thought she would like it. And then the other earrings I got her are from, I don't know if anybody knows Ashley Best Dressed, like from YouTube. She's a YouTuber and she does like fashion stuff. And Mariel and I like majorly bonded on the fact that we were both obsessed with her. Like when we met, I still am, but I just like don't keep up that much. But she came out with like a jewelry, what is it called? Like a jewelry line with a jewelry company, and they're just like really cute things. And for Christmas last year, Mariel got me earrings from the jewelry line, and they're very cute. And I saw like recently that Ashley like released another line just recently, like of new stuff. So I got her earrings from that jewelry line like in return, and they're so cute. They're kind of like they're like those like safety pin earrings, but they have like little hearts at the end. They're like really
so
cute. It's very cute. I think she'll like them.
I think she will too.
Yeah, I just don't know what to get her other gift. That's my thing.
So I ended up doing 2 for everyone, and a little overachiever.
Me too.
But only because I couldn't possibly think of a third thing for Mariel.
She's hard to shop for.
I had 4 ideas for you.
Me, I have so many for you. Like it would be if I was basing it off of what I could get you, everyone would have like 15 gifts. Like
I think I had like 4 Christmas gift ideas for you. And I narrowed it down to 2 because I literally could not think of a single thing at the moment for Mariel. I was like, but I'm getting her Han. This was Han. Like was like I was like blanking. I'm like I don't know what to get her, and like Han was like, oh, she's really into like How to Train Your Dragon, and so I found these like stuffed animals. I was gonna get her the pack with 2, but then like I didn't know who the other dragon was, and I was like, maybe it's not like a cool dragon.
Yeah, we don't want to be embarrassing ourselves here. Like
I didn't want her to be like, oh no,
he's like, oh, that dragon. So
I'm getting her Toothless, the little dragon. And I'm so tempted to get her this giant inflatable pickle. But I don't think she'd appreciate 2 pickle presents within the span of a couple months.
I don't know if we've talked about it on here, but for Mariel's birthday, we decided to just absolutely with her. Like we because Hannah and Mariel live like driving distance from each other. They're both in Austin, and so we had Hannah go and get like an industrial sized bucket for like pickles. Because Mariel likes pickles, but I don't think she likes them.
Get it? Was it Costco?
I think it was Costco. I have no idea, or maybe it was like
CVS. Why did I CVS?
You know, the pickle aisle. Yeah. So it's just like this absurd like bucket. It's like a 20-pound bucket. What is it? I don't even know how much is in there. 20. I think
yeah, 20 pounds. I think, and we were gonna make it 21 pounds
because she's turning 21, or she is 21. But yeah, we had Hannah just like drop it off on her doorstep. Actually, no, it was like in a wagon. I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of it in a wagon. And it was so upsetting because her roommate like immediately recognized it for some reason. She's like, that's a pickle bucket.
I hate that she immediately recognized it.
I was like, that is so upsetting.
We tried to gaslight her. We're like, oh, is that what you think it is? Like, do you believe everything your little friends tell you?
What is your friend now? Huh? You're gonna believe your friend over us?
Does Ashley regularly consume pickles? She consumes that many pickles that she would know, right?
Like, why would she know that? Why would you think that? Why would we purchase that for you? Why would you even like? What made you think that?
We're like, yeah, we got you pickles for your birthday.
Just like absolutely wrecking her in the group chat. Yeah, we're like, you stupid bitch. Like, I can't believe you even.
I can't believe you would think that.
Like that is like I don't say a lot of things are dumb, but that's like incredibly stupid. Like it's embarrassing.
Also, I want to say what I got you, but I don't want you to listen.
No.
But I want you to listen.
Oh, wait, I have to listen.
That's right.
I have to edit it. Wait, take out your earbuds. I can tell them because I edit it.
Wait, okay. If we have like a long running take and I like clap my hands, can I say yes? And then be like,
Okay.
Do
Okay,
you
so
think
so
that
when I
would
see
work?
you, so when I'm editing this, I'm gonna see you clap, so I stop listening,
Yeah,
and
I'll
then
clap when I start. Wait, no, you'll be listening up until then. So I don't need to clap when I start. Or would that make it
just
easier?
just like clap at the beginning, and then when you're done, just clap again. So I'm gonna take out my earbuds, and you can tell them.
Okay, I'm excited. Okay, good.
I closed my eyes.
Wait, can you hear me? Okay, she can't hear me. Anyway, so for Han, she collects like Hard Rock Cafe t-shirts from wherever she goes. And I just realized she's not gonna know when to get back on. Anyway, she collects Hard Rock Cafe t-shirts from like wherever she goes or whatever. And it's also like low-key an inside joke because I once called it Rock Hard Cafe. And she clowned me for that one for a while. But I found this jacket on Depop. And like I was deciding between two because one said New York and like that's where we met, but one said San Francisco. And I was like, well, that's by where like Han lives. And like it's also like Lady Bird, like all that. It's so weird watching her. She's drinking her tea. She doesn't know shit. Um anyway, one of them was like more like light wash denim, and that's not really her style. So I ended up going with the San Francisco one, which is dark wash. And is dark wash a word? Eh. Anyway, maybe. It's like black and it's jean. And it has this little close your fucking eyes. I can see
I can't
you.
hear you. I just think it's funny. I'm just sitting here and I can't hear anything.
But it
I also can't read
close your
lips to
eyes.
save my
Close
life.
your eyes.
Cover my eyes.
And it has this like
How
little
am I gonna
circle.
know?
And it's
Anyway, you
close your
finish up.
fucking eyes, bitch. It has this little circle, and it's like the planet, and that says "Save the Planet" underneath, and that says Hard Rock Cafe, and that says San Francisco, and it's super cute. And I really hope she'll like it. And then I also got her. She accidentally opened it, so this motherfucker kind of knows what it is. Oh, she's not gonna be able to bleep that. Oh shit. Sorry, that was the first motherfucker on the podcast. I'm so sorry, Han. But it's like this okay, so there's like context for this. She was messaging me about how she wants to go through like Greta Gerwig's entire like acting and like directing career.
That's so long. What did you fucking get me? You're going for so long.
Explaining.
I'm closing my eyes again.
You better. And so it's like a magazine. I was looking for Ladybird things, and I found Ladybird earrings, but I didn't end up getting them for her, like resin earrings. And I ended up landing on this like magazine of Greta Gerwig, and it goes through her entire like it's a magazine only about her, and it goes through like her film history and like interviews and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for her to open that. Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god, that was so long.
I was explaining because there was a reason.
Oh, okay. That was such a weird experience of just like not knowing what you were saying on the podcast and like but still being on camera.
I accidentally said mother.
So it's just gonna like go. It's gonna fly. I love that.
I'm not gonna be able to bleep it.
I think when I edit it, I'm just gonna like you can like drag through, so I'm not gonna be able to hear you. Anyways.
Okay.
Take out your earbuds.
I have to mute it because I have my earbuds plugged into my mic and it just.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll mute you.
Okay.
Wait, is Signal also clap, or do you want to like?
I'll clap.
Okay.
Okay. Laur can no longer hear us.
I don't know why I took my earbuds out. All I had to do was mute it.
So weird. She's like looking at me, but she doesn't know what I'm saying.
I need to close my eyes because they're visual cues.
No, you're good. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, I just read your lips. You said no, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so what I got Laura for Christmas. Let me try to remember. I'm trying to like remember what I even got her. Oh my god. So I just remembered. Oh my god, I am so excited about this. So Laura loves like those like she loves absurd earrings with like just like random shit dangling from them. And I went on Depop and I looked and I just found like the perfect ones. Like, okay, so I don't know if anybody remembers the episode like a while back, but she was wearing those like fuzzy worm earrings. And yeah, she had, because like somebody gave her a Depop order that like came with some fuzzy worms, but they were like the long ones. And she had these long fuzzy worm earrings that she was so excited about. But I was just like, they're just kind of large. What is she doing? Oh, she's swallowing next to the thing. She just like, okay, yeah, she was drinking her water and then she swallowed next to the mic. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so she had the fuzzy worm earrings, right? But they were like very large, and I was like, this is just inconvenient. So I go on Depop and I found the perfect fuzzy worm earrings, but they're just like small.
Why are you yelling? You can see.
I'm just excited. I'm excited. But so I found these like really cute fuzzy worm earrings, and they're like small. They're like a mini version, so they're not gonna like be hella big, and they're pink, and she likes pink, so it's gonna be perfect. And I just know she's gonna love it. Like it's one of those things where I just saw it and I was like, she's gonna love it. And then I got her other like absurd earrings, and they're like, I don't know if anybody knows what these are, but they're these rings that are like made out of plastic, and they have like googly eyes on them, and you're like, I don't know, but basically I bought them for all of us like in New York, and we each had one, and I found earrings that are like those like googly eye like rings, but they're dangling from earrings, and I think they're pink as well. Yeah, they're pink, and they're like kind of small, so she can like wear them. And anyways, another thing that I just like know that she's gonna love. But yeah, I'm just like really excited because like I know she will love it. Like there's no doubt. So those are like my two.
Passionate.
I'm so excited. But yeah, so those are two things that I know she's gonna love, and that's why I had to get everybody more gifts, because I was like, I have to get her both. And then what else did I get her? Okay, so the other like the main gift that I got her is this. It's like one of those things where like she definitely did not ask for this or ever express that she wants this, but like I'm gonna like put the words in her mouth and say that she's gonna love it. Like she's gonna love it. So basically what it is, it's called like what is it called? It's like a spell journal, which is like I saw it at Barnes and Noble. She's been spitting in her chair the whole time. But it's called a spell journal. It's like a spell a day, like as in like witchcraft, as in like spells. And it's like so absurd, but like in a great way. It's like this cute little book, and there's a spell for every single day. And they're like shit that like, oh, a spell for like a good day or something. And then you like it tells you what you need for the spells, and you like light candles and shit. And you like read what it says that you have to read. And it like is a spell book. But basically I got us both spell books. So I have one currently, and the other one is currently being shipped to her, so that we can like do spells together on FaceTime. Like she did not ask for it, but I like know she's gonna love it. Like us reading spells with our lights off, with like the candles, but also because like a lot of the spells require different colored candles, because like the different colors mean different things for witchcraft. So I also went on Amazon and I got us like these like colorful candles, and there's like a bunch of, it's like a whole set, and you just like light the different ones, and it's like so cool. It's like those like, it's kind of like those long candles. So yeah, so those are currently being shipped to her, and I'm just like, she's gonna be so like confused by it, I feel like, or I don't know about confused, but she's just gonna be like caught off guard, like as in like, why would you get me a spell book? But like I think she'll see the appeal. And then the last thing I got her, it's not really like a thing, it's just like a symbolic thing, but I have not done this yet, but I'm gonna give her like a random key. Like I'm just gonna look for a key that I don't use anymore, and I'm going to give it to her. And the reason being that Mariel and I are going to be having our apartment pretty soon, in like fall of next year, 2021. And Laur will not be living with us, because Laur simply cannot handle like living with her friends, and that would just be very like, it would just be too much for her, like overwhelming. And I'm giving her this symbolic key because I want her to know that like she always has a key to our apartment, and she can always stay over, and she has like a spot in my bed anytime, you know, like because I know that she just like was like that. Did you just she just did like the sign of the cross. What? But anyways, yes. So I got her like a symbolic key to our apartment because we were joking
This
a
is so
couple.
long.
Yes, it's very long. But yeah, it's a symbolic key because a couple episodes ago we were joking about how she's gonna be jealous, even though I know she's not really joking. She's gonna be like a little bit friend jealous of whoever, like if we have another roommate, because New York is expensive, we're probably gonna need another roommate. So yeah, basically the point being, Laura always has a spot in our apartment and she can always stay in my room and always sleep in my bed and it's never gonna bother me. So she's always welcome. So that's just for her to know. Anyways, I've made the signal that she could come back.
I'm back.
Hey.
Wow, that felt so passionate.
Oh yeah, I was getting into it. I'm just excited about it.
Me too. I can't wait.
That was so chaotic of us.
Yeah. I'm really excited just to like accidentally spoil your presents.
I know. I'm scared.
I'll listen to it and forget to skip.
I'm excited though. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah. Also, my
Plus,
birthday
Christmas isn't that far away, and we like.
Oh yeah, it's like
we'll probably do earlier.
It's like next week, right?
Yeah, it's like in 11 days as of today.
Damn, that's insane. Oh my god,
when this goes up, it'll be 9.
Wow, that's crazy to me. This whole year just like left.
Or like 9, 8, 7. Remember we ended up posting.
Yeah.
Like we've been in like a riot where like
Yeah, that's okay. I think it's cool though that we never like miss a week.
Yeah, we haven't.
We've just like done this since July. Like I think that's insane.
It doesn't feel like it. It's been 6 months.
Whoa, that's crazy.
There's no, ew. We
That's
committed to something.
That's great. Oh yeah, like half of a year because like 26-ish. Yeah.
Was it beginning of July?
It was like July 8th. I don't know. That number like lives in my brain. Yeah. So like we're like half of a year in. That's insane.
Yeah.
I like the progression that it's made. I feel weird though, knowing that like anybody listening to our podcast for the first time is probably gonna go to the first episode. I hate that.
Just hear our little like baby voices from 6 months ago.
They were so awkward. I remember I would always I would get so nervous. And I would have to make like Google Doc notes.
Yeah.
Like I was so intense about it because I just like would freak out if I didn't have like exact notes to look at. And now I just kind of roll up the day of and it's not really.
I had a notebook that I did that in, but then I just ended up not using it because I was like, it feels better just to like, I think I realized that by the Beancast episode. And then after that I stopped. I'm like, it feels better just to like talk and not have like we have loose structure. We'll be like, okay, we talk like obviously for a pretty long time beforehand. And we're like, we'll bring up like this, and this, but
then we don't really like, oh, wonderful.
2-1.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I think I stopped around like the 6th episode. I remember the 6th episode was the one where we pitched ideas to each other for like vacations.
Oh yeah. For that one I had to because like you have to write it out, but
we should do that again once like
pitching bad vacations or like even good vacations, but like the bad ones I think.
We I don't know if I can say I think we would have done it by now, but for Hannah's birthday we like made a PowerPoint. We haven't done it yet. Like her birthday already passed, but we like just like scheduling stuff we like have been pushing it, but me and Laura made her a PowerPoint of like bad wedding ideas because we keep joking that like her wedding with does she call him a partner? I don't know, but
I don't know. I've only ever heard her call him Colin.
Yeah, her Colin. Anyways,
Colin.
Yeah, we always just joke. I just think that theirs is gonna be the first wedding I attend.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I love that for them. But yeah, we came up with like horrible wedding ideas. Maybe we should do that now. Like not now. I mean like on the podcast. We should like pitch bad wedding ideas to each other.
Yeah, I think we should do. Which helps because I don't have a lot of desire to get married. I really do like the dresses. But I think this will really turn me off from weddings forever.
For sure. Awesome. That I'm more opposed to having children than having a wedding. I'm cool with being married, I think. I don't really see it, but like I would be okay with it.
I think I'm more opposed to having children than a wedding. I'm not, there's certain aspects of it I don't mind, but we had a whole podcast talking about
Yeah, where
our
we got
feelings
into
about
that.
marriage and children. And
Yeah. Ugh. At the end of we have like a group journal that I'm going to send to Mariel next, but it's for like all of us, like all four of us. And at the very end, I made it like so we have like I made a page of like journal rules, and if there's like a rule on the list and you have to follow it. And one of the rules is that at the end of your time with the journal, you have to leave questions for yourself for like the next time. Because I realized that like since there's four of us, it's probably gonna be like I'm probably gonna like I'm not gonna see the journal until like April probably. Like something
yeah,
like
it's
like
gonna
in
be
a
a
like
really long time.
quite a few months. Yeah. So I left questions for my future self, and it was really weird to think about. Like one of them I put what I asked about like the COVID situation. I also asked if there are any new like friends or like people in my life, which is depressing because I think there aren't going to be any new people in my life by then, but I just like wanted to know. And then I also asked what do like what does like future me wish that I knew like right now? Like
Oh, I love questions like that.
and I was like, that's horrifying, but I would love to know. Like, what if I'm making a like a dire mistake right now?
Right. I've like realized that ours going back and forth, like the last thing I wrote to Han was like very concerning. I was like, I feel fine now. But it was like just you know what? I'm gonna get you to live react to this because I just want to tell you this line. There was like this list that I made in my final entry because I was like having a hard time writing, and I like hadn't for like literal weeks. Like I was making the collages, but like because we do collages in between like spreads. But I hadn't like really written anything because I was having a hard time like keeping up with school. And I just made like a list of things that are like sort of bad takes, but sort of not like anything.
I saw that when I was like flipping through.
And then one of the, I believe it's number 2 on the list, was that I'm like 60-70% sure I would Matthew Morrison and be
No, I would not let you. I would burst into the room and pull you away from his naked body.
It's sandwiched between 2 very intense feelings. I was like, it's just that one. It's like, I find him repulsive, but I think if he asked, I would do it.
Okay, here. Would you rather never? Oh wait, I don't know if I can say this.
Never have I ever Matthew Morrison. I'm like,
we're really really far in. No one's gonna hear this. Okay. Would you rather like never have sex again or only be able to have sex with
Mom listens to this.
I can cut this out. So you can either never have sex again or you can only have sex with Matthew Morrison dressed up as the Grinch.
Mom, please stop listening. Oh. You know what? I'll take never again, honestly.
Me too. I don't even have to think about it. No, thank you.
I'll take never.
He's so scary. Have you seen like all the news people like reporting on his like awful, like his horrifying performance?
I don't understand why that happened. That had to go through like several levels of production.
Yeah. They're acting like something horrible is happening. I mean, it is, but it's not like report it on the news worthy. Like
I'm just like, sorry, I'm thinking about that question.
Oh, I
was like, all right, maybe my mom won't get this one.
Like, well, we can decide that in post.
Figure it out in post.
But another question that I've been thinking about, I've been wondering do you have a moment that like it was like a small choice that you made that ended up having like a really big like effect. Do you know what I mean? Like something you didn't realize at the time, like you thought it was just like a throwaway decision and then it ended up like changing your life. Do you have anything like that?
Oh my god, I just ate that so weird. Sorry. It slipped. I applied to St. Francis as like it was just free. The application was free. So I did it. And then that's the entire reason I went to New York. Because I didn't apply to any other, well, I applied to other schools in New York, but they weren't in the city. And Like I got in, but I was like, I don't want to go to New York and not live in the city. And then I realized St. Francis was in Brooklyn or Brooklyn Heights.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess I'm going there.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
That was such a small decision. If I hadn't made it so early on, I wouldn't have ended up going.
That's crazy, dude.
And then we never would have met.
Oh my God, no.
We
That's so.
the way we met is on like I've never had friends like this where like I've lived in a small town my entire life. If we didn't meet one way, we would have met another way.
Mhm.
So like the friends I've had, I've always been like, it doesn't feel like some kind of luck of the universe sort of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But like the fact I like applied to St. Francis not even thinking about it. And then I ended up going, and then I went on this like building trip not thinking about it, and ended up meeting Mariel, who somehow introduced me to you guys. Like I wasn't even sure if I was like 100% down.
That's crazy.
Like the amount of limbs, or whatever you call it, that like you have to like go out on a limb. I don't
Yeah.
know. The amount of things that had to happen,
Yeah, it's so
like
weird.
that are very shaky, kind of upsets me.
That's crazy, dude. Oh my gosh.
We wouldn't have met otherwise. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if I had gotten accepted into NYU, like my first round through. We would have never met.
That's depressing. That's weird. Oh my God.
Or maybe I like went to the dorm building because I know NYU kids live there too.
Mhm.
But like, we just probably wouldn't have met.
Yeah. Or if I was just like on a different floor.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just lucky that like I go to a community college and therefore had nobody else to like be matched up with from my school.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been on Mariel and Hannah's floor.
Right.
And then we wouldn't have been friends because then we wouldn't have like lived on the same floor. Like the only reason that like our parents or whatever said to like talk to each other was because we live on the same floor. Like that was the only reason.
Mm-hmm. Or if you gone like if you went to London.
I could have. I got into a school there, or maybe more than one. I don't know, but it was just like for like a different type of music. But I could have just gone to London.
Mm-hmm.
I think about that all the
Like
time.
you could have just not gone like to New York.
Yeah. It was a weird decision to make. It was a weird time because like I really wanted to go to a school in London that I didn't get into because of like what was it? Because it was because of my AP scores. Because like in the UK, they hold your AP scores to a higher standard because like the scores for different, it's like their school is different. So they have different requirements. Because here, like you wouldn't like not get into somewhere because of your AP scores. Maybe like your SAT scores. But like they don't really, not really your AP scores. But anyways, because they like I was required to like get fives. And I was like, I simply cannot. I was like, I can't get a 5. Like, but
I got 3s. I passed, and that was it.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't get in. But I got into a different school, and I could have gone there. Sometimes I wish I did just for like the sake of like going somewhere else. But I know that at the time I had like a boyfriend that I know that played into my decision. But also I didn't mind making it kind of based off of that because I already knew that I would love New York. Like it was just like a guaranteed in my brain. I was like, well, I don't really mind going to like a community college and like, like whatever in New York because it's New York and I already know that I'm gonna love it. So it didn't feel like a bad decision to make. But yeah,
that's
I don't know.
Crazy how easily we could have just not met each other.
That's so weird to think about. Oh my God. Also, it's like I think my like small decision that like led to a big thing was my senior year. I didn't want to take a lot of like hard classes. And so I decided to take a musical theater class, and which like it was like fun, but it was like just for fun. Like it wasn't really a big deal. And basically the teacher of that class, I had like worked with her before, but I had never taken like an actual theater class at my school, at my high school, because I would just do like the shows after school. So I was never like enrolled in an actual theater class. And it was like my senior year and I was like, oh, I guess I should take a class from her finally, since I have some space. And in that class, I remember you would critique each other a lot. And I remember like very offhandedly that teacher, she was just like, because I love giving critiques, like not like to like shit on people, but I I like saying what I observe and like telling people what I think they can, like what I liked about what they did and like how to help them do it better, you know?
Mhm.
And very offhandedly, she was like, you know, you were talking in class today and like, I thought like you could do my job, like you could do this, like you could be a
Mhm.
teacher. And she basically planted that idea in my brain. And if I had never
Right.
taken that class from her, I would never have considered not major. Like I would have gone into like English. I would have majored in English and like
Oh my
minored in creative
God.
writing or something like that. And she just like she just gave me like a very offhanded like compliment. Yeah, and that's why I like completely switched my major because like I didn't get into any schools in New York for music because I didn't apply anywhere for music. I only applied to places for English. I got into places for English, but not for music. So I was like, oh, I'll just go to community college first. But
Mhm.
yeah, it was very weird. I don't even think she knows that to this day.
That's crazy. Like, I don't have something like that with my major, but
Yeah.
I think about like, I'm 90% sure the reason I got into NYU. So like, just a couple things changed with my application. My rec letters
Mhm.
and well, actually like two things. My rec letters and my grades. And my SAT. But my SAT, like, I didn't submit it before because I hadn't taken the SAT.
Yeah.
But it was like, it scored in comparison to my ACT, it was like it met NYU's like general standard, and my ACT was a point below. So I like that changed, and also my rec letters, and I got like really good grades my first year of college.
Mhm.
But my transcript from high school wasn't that bad. So like I'm pretty sure the reason I got in was my rec letters because I got
That's
one
crazy.
from someone who worked there because he was my professor at St. Francis.
Mm.
I always think about like if I hadn't registered for that section in particular on those
Yeah.
days, I don't think I would have gotten in.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Because like that
Yeah.
had to mean so much. You know what I mean? So like sometimes I'll be like, I don't think I should be here. Like but
I think you fully deserve to be there. But that's crazy. There's so many little things. Like I could have gone to a different school in New York for
mhm,
English. We wouldn't have met
we
either.
never would have met.
Like what?
Oh,
Because if I had decided, if I had like fallen victim to like the community college stigma, I wouldn't have gone to a
uh-huh.
community college. I would have just like picked one of the schools I got into and just went there. Um,
I can't imagine like not knowing you, you know?
yeah, that's messed up. Would there be like I wonder, like would there just be like another you, like somebody that I'm like also as
Mhm.
close with, or is it like I'm just like really close with you?
Right. I'm like, because I've always formed friendships out of necessity. Like, I haven't necessarily liked the people I was friends with, which is
Mhm.
like sad. But, and like, not saying that I didn't like love my friends, but like, I didn't necessarily like everything. Well, not that I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, I worship the ground hand walks on, but like, kind of.
But it's like
Um,
situational, you know, like when you're in
yeah,
high
it was.
school, you just meet people like that. It's easy. So,
Mhm. So I'm like, would I have actually found someone that like, or I guess multiple people that I like really connected with?
yeah. But like I don't
I'm not sure I would have, which is like upsetting.
really, I don't know. Like I wonder if like this seems like I doubt our friendship, which I don't. But like it just like I just wonder if like if I hadn't met you guys, would I have like a different group of friends that I feel that I also just feel really close to in the same way?
Mhm.
You know? Like or is it just
Yeah.
like a I don't know. I don't think it is, but like who knows? I don't
I wonder who I would have been friends with. I think I
That's
would have been
weird.
closer. I'm still good friends with my roommate, but well, one
Mhm.
of them. One out of three. So
Mhm.
maybe I would have just been closer with her. I don't know.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know who I would have been friends with if you guys hadn't. I wouldn't have had any friends. Like, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I would have latched
Me
onto my
too.
roommate,
Maybe I would have
which
been closer with my classmates. Like we would have done more outside of
maybe.
school. We just like got coffee. That's all I ever did with my classmates. Any I've realized this. This has happened on 5 separate occasions with 5 separate people. I went out and got coffee with them.
Uh-huh. That's
Why was that all we did?
oh my God. I just like wasn't I usually don't have school friends to be honest. That's like not a new thing, but
Mhm.
because I would just like because I like the idea of like working really hard in school and like I have like people that I like talk to, but I don't consider them like my friends. Like I wouldn't hang out with them
Mhm.
outside of school. Um but I just like the idea of coming home to my friends, you know? Like outside of
Mhm.
school. Like I just like I don't need to have school friends to be
Mhm.
honest. But anyways, I think we're just out of time. Anything else to wrap up?
No, not really. Now I feel completely numb.
Me too. That was a lot of talking. I just like
That was.
I feel weird getting like the gift thing off my chest. I feel like it's been weighing
Yeah,
on
me
me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. So I just wanted to tell you without telling you. The way I didn't
Love
tell
that.
you for real.
Oh my god, I'm excited to like open it and then go back and see what you said at the time. I'm sure it's not gonna be that crazy. But anyways,
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. It was just like my
just
thought. It was my entire thought process.
Me too. That's what I started explaining. Oh my god, I love that. Anyways, we have our Instagram at Two Bad Decisions Pod and at Shop Two Bad Decisions. You can follow our podcast Instagram because I make little clips of the funny things from the episodes. And
And my little sister says it's funny, so you guys should go
aw,
watch it. She's
I like
13
doing that.
and really mean, so she thinks it's funny.
So you can trust it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have our resource list down below as always. And yeah, thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.